So, hello everyone. I'm Bertin from Congo in Africa.
I'm Daniel from Uganda, Africa.
And we made a video about racism in India recently, but we saw something else on internet. It was made by the Indiatimes stuff, which is an Indian media here. So we were interested in what they have been saying there. They interviewed Africans about racism in Africa, like some stuff related to racism. And as we are living in India right now, it interested us and we wanted to make a reaction video about it.
And what caught our attention most is because when the video is starting, so we wanted to make a reaction to that according to our own experiences of 2 years that we've spent in India, and we tell you what we think about India.
So reacting about this is not saying what you're going to say is the only thing which is in India. There are so many things which are in India, yes, of course, but what you are going to say is based on our experience as black people in India. So let's see if what the media says is true or it's wrong. So the video is on YouTube. The video is on YouTube, and let's Charles on YouTube. The video is on YouTube and it has been posted in 2015. It has been posted in 2015. And if you can remember, like, there are so many things which could have been there. 2015 is very long from now, like 5 years from now, April of 2015.
Yeah, and the problem is that when you're an African boy like us who came in 2018 and you watch such a video, you don't think of coming to India.
Yeah. Okay, so the title is Indiatimes, No Country for Black Men. A Western issue inexistent in India. A Western issue
Inexistent in India.
Meaning
that racism has been borrowed from the Western culture and imported into the Indian culture.
Does that already mean that racism is in India? Okay, let's go. Indiatimes, let's watch your stuff. A good logo, man.
Hafsi, Benki,
Hafsi,
Benchu,
Pagal,
Bandaria,
Puta, Kalia,
Pagal, Jutia, Monkeys.
One thing first, no one have ever called me monkey.
Yeah, no one has ever called me a monkey.
I don't know for girls this of is it Bandaria?
Bandaria, female monkey.
I don't know for girls, but if you're a girl and you're in India, I would like you to tell me if there is someone who called you so. But for me, it have never happened, especially this one of monkey.
Yeah.
Puta, Kalia,
Pagal, Jutia.
For Pagal, I was once in a rickshaw, and the guy who was driving the rickshaw was calling someone else Pagal.
Yeah, and Pagal,
like they call each other Pagal.
Yeah, and Pagal, they use it a lot, especially I would see most Indians reacting to other people like Are ya ye Pagal, something like that. So
Are ya.
I don't think it is something, because I call my classmates that and they call me that. So
What?
yeah. In fact, the first time I had it, they told me that, do you know what Pagal means, or do you know what Chutia means? And they told me what it meant. I was like, okay. So, and they were like, we call this to each other, and if you feel uncomfortable, if you don't want us to call you that, you can tell us. But I was like, it's okay. And when some of my friends call me on phone, and I don't see. I don't know.
Hafsi,
Benchu,
Pagal,
Bandaria,
Puta, Kalia,
Pagal, Jutia.
For Kalia, it's normal. I've heard it a lot, but it's normal. I'm a black and I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, and before I was called Kalia, I remember I was seated in a rickshaw and I saw a guy calling Kalia. So I looked around trying to think that someone was calling me. But I saw an Indian who was calling another fellow Indian Kalia.
Okay,
then,
maybe I think the thing is, like, if I give my own experience, when I was coming to India, when I came to India, like my other fellow Africans told me that if you hear somewhere they're saying Kalia, they're talking about you. Maybe that's why it's sticking in our mind to think that.
So I thought they were calling that me, and when I saw a fellow Indian being called Kalia and he didn't mind at all. Yeah, and I
even saw most of the comments.
Not racist at all.
Most of the comments on my last video of people saying that they call each other Kalia in families. If
Yeah.
your skin is darker than others, they can call you Kalia, and it's no offense.
Yeah, and I read a tweet which was made by one of the Indians saying that he even calls his son Kalia, and it's something amongst most Indians making fun of each other and giving each other names, and I don't know.
Okay, let's go.
Monkeys.
First lie ever which have ever existed on the planet.
This is how African
African-
nationals are often greeted in India.
This is the biggest lie which ever happened. No one ever greets me calling me Kalia. No one, okay, like they can call you Kalia, like
Yeah, if
it's
someone-
spontaneous, but
Yeah.
they can't reach on you and greet you like, hey Kalia. No one ever done that. Indiatimes, where did you get this? Who told you this?
Seriously?
Maybe Africans of that time they were calling them that, but for me it have never happened.
Seriously, like this is one of the most things that provoked me to make
Yeah,
a reaction
yeah.
about this video, because
Shit.
saying that we are greeted like that in India, it's so false, because in most places that we've gone to,
One thing which I know,
any person calling
mostly Indians, when they see you as a foreigner or as a black, let me just say as a foreigner, most of them is hi bro,
Yeah.
like for
Hey
me
bro,
it's hi
yeah.
bro, hi bro, and some of them will ask for a selfie. That's the thing which I know, but no one have ever come to greet me and call me pagal or call me Kalia. Never.
It has
I
not
think this
happened yet.
is the biggest lie which we saw in this video, and which
Yeah.
provoked us how they greet African nationals.
Yeah, this was the deal breaker for us to make a
Okay, so
reaction
let's
video
go.
about
There
this.
is more coming. Indiatimes.
I've experienced the good. I've experienced the bad. I've experienced the ugly. I've experienced a lot of things.
Racism is high. I wasn't really expecting this, and they told me it's a loving country and everything.
We're coming here.
Wait. See, the guy started saying he experienced the good and he experienced the bad. So let's see if he's going to speak about the good and the
Yeah.
bad. And this guy also started with racism is high to the level he was not experiencing it. Did he go to USA? They told him it's a loving country.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Expecting this, and they told me it's a loving country and everything.
We're coming here.
Maybe
It's the other way around. People run away from you. When you want to stop somebody, at least you want to be a friend to somebody, they told you no, you can't be my friend.
Stop lying! Stop lying, my friend! Oh! I'm sorry for saying this, but this guy is lying. Guys, let me tell you something honestly.
Yeah.
This guy is lying. If you are a foreigner, especially me as an African, if I walk where there are other Indians, like most of them even want me to speak to them. If you're in the street and whatever, they want you to speak to them. How will they run away from you if you try to approach them? It's impossible. I don't know what's made him to say that, but I've never been in that experience where I try to speak to people and then I ask them to be my friends and then they run away from me. I don't know. I've never seen this thing here.
I've not experienced that too, and I don't know, maybe it's his experience.
You want to be a friend to somebody, they told you no, you can't be my friend.
What?
You go into metro and you stand very close to the person.
Why did you go?
The next thing the person is going to do is, if you're standing together, he's just going to quietly move away from that spot.
Wait,
No, but-
wait.
But-
You stand close to the person and then the person move from that spot and go far.
No, he said that he didn't go away from the spot.
Yeah.
He said that away.
Yeah, he's just going. Wait, should I remove it out? No, it's fine.
Quietly move away from that spot.
What were you saying?
Well, if that person, it depends on which person. If it's a girl, then I would understand.
Yeah.
But if it's a boy, then, well, maybe he's right. But for girls, most girls, yeah. Any girl would do that, whether African or Indian, it doesn't matter. If you are a stranger and you sit
approach
next
them,
to you sit next to someone, they are most likely to move away.
Yeah. For girls, it's true.
Yeah.
Mostly for men's, what happens to me? Mostly for men's, if I sit close to them, they tend to talk to me.
Yeah.
Like asking you your name, your country, students, job, such stuff. But I've never been in that position where I come to sit or to stand close to a person, if it's a boy or a man, and he moves away.
Yeah.
I've never seen that. Maybe he had his own experience, which is like that. I don't know.
And another thing to add on that, if that were true, that Indians will move away from people when you sit next to them, we should have experienced that in our last travel when we were going to Rajkot in a bus. Because you remember, people gave us seats. We were not supposed to sit 2 or 3, and people gave us seats, and we sat to them, and maybe we can infect them with corona. Or
but they were not afraid. They gave us a place.
They were not afraid. They gave us a place to sit, and I don't know, maybe different experiences, different times.
And change the direction.
When they see you, they'll cover hanky on your face, like as if we have disease or we are smelling or something.
It just changed the direction.
Maybe this guy experienced it once, and then he say when they see you, because I don't know how it can be embarrassing if every time when you meet an African you have to. It's embarrassing. What if you are at the same university with him? So you'll be walking like this. It's impossible, guys. If there is any African who is against me, who is against what I'm saying, you should try to bring proofs of when you were walking in the street and then people covered their nose because they think you're smelling. I don't know. Maybe it's his own experience.
And another thing, I've kind of had a friend who has experienced something like that, but it was something you see that was unconscious. Not like someone did it because of his color. It was during the time when Corona was starting. So when we approached this guy going to buy something, he just put on his mask. And for me, I understood because it's Corona and we are foreigners. You don't know where I'm coming from, so you have to protect yourself. So my friend was like, this guy is racist. But I was telling my friend, calm down. You don't know what this person is thinking. For him to cover his nose with the mask. So I said, give him a chance. And to our surprise, wanted to buy something which was not in his shop, and he helped us get it from somewhere. In the end, my friend is the one who was telling me that the guy is actually not racist before I changed his mind. So sometimes you just need to give people chance to express themselves.
Why
I understand we have insecurities, but give people chance.
So because like, a monster is around. A monster is around, so move away from a monster. Do you know what a monster is?
Indians will just gather everywhere, like
you know what a monster is?
Indians will just gather everywhere, like I'm an alien or something historic is happening, and they'll just.
It's normal. People gathering around you as a foreigner. It's normal. Like in Africa, in Africa, I think this thing happened. Let's say not only in villages, even if you are in town, and let's say a white man comes in the shop. We are black. When a white man comes in the shop, almost everyone will try to help him, come closer to him, maybe listen to him. Does he need something? And so, I think it's the same thing which usually, I have even one friend who is usually uncomfortable with that. Every time when he says, like, every time when we enter a shop, you see everyone will come behind you. When you're walking, everyone is following you. I think the only idea which is there is that they are trying to be helpful to you. So that if you need something, they can be close to you. And this one of gathering around you.
And they are trying to know about you.
To know about you.
And mostly, if you give them a chance, you end up getting friends from that group.
Yeah, exactly. It happened to me many times. Like I collected numbers from people, take selfies with them. If you even get one who can speak English, it's easy to get friends like that.
And because sometimes you find the first batch of people, like maybe two have come to speak to you, they don't know English. So they call their friends. Some of them who know English to help them translate.
Sometimes they even make video calls with their parents. Hey, mama, see, I am. I get it. So gathering around you is not because you're an alien, my brother. It's just because they want to know more about you.
Be like looking and speaking language, calling names.
Or sometimes they'll just talk among themselves. They'll start laughing while staring at you, looking at you directly.
I couldn't go out to the mess to eat because of the way people laugh at me in the mess.
They will point at you like this.
And then I'll face people talk.
See, one thing which I just want to say, these two guys, the Mr. Noura, I think he's Noura, and the girl Anna. I think one problem which they have is Okay, let me be honest. It's insecurity.
Yeah.
It's insecurity. When you are insecure about your identity, about, I don't know, your color, skin, and other things, everything which people are going to say near you, it's going to be like that.
Yeah.
Let's say if you are a star, and then you're passing, and then people are pointing a finger at you and maybe speaking and laughing and calling names, you feel proud of it. Yes, they're talking about me.
Yeah.
But when you're insecure about it, and then you hear people talking around you, it makes you, they're talking bad of me and what.
Yeah, and another thing is sometimes when you're insecure and you don't get past that and give people chance, it affects you in the long run, and you find like you're just giving the people who are talking bad about you. But most of the times, when you ask Indians, because most of them, they are so honest, they will tell you what they are talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
And I have friends when they are talking about me.
Yeah.
Before I ask them, even when I'm not interested in asking them what they were talking about me, they tell me like this guy was asking me about you. And tell me
this happened,
and it's nothing negative.
This happened to me many times. I think let me say something else, which maybe it might be secret.
Yeah.
Usually, in hostel, the way girls walk around, like as she said, going to the mess, and then you have a girl is walking around. If you have your Indian friend close to you, the guy will start talking about those girls. Hey bro, do you see those girls? I want African girlfriend. And then obviously when they're talking like that, they have to look at you.
Yeah.
And then me, when they tell me that, I just tell them simple, go and say hi to her and start talking to her. It's simple as that. Because I think it's something which is human. Everyone wants to know something which is different. Like, you are Indian, you are used to your skin, to your fellow Indians. At least you need to have something. Like, even me also, I would love to have Indian friends, female friends as male friends, because they will have something different than what I've been used to since as I was in Africa.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think one of the problem here might be insecurity, when they talk about you and then you're afraid.
Yeah.
Me in the mess.
They will point at you like this.
And then I face people touching my hair.
Is it the first time that I see?
Can you explain why people will touch your hair?
Okay, the most question that I've got from Indian girls, and especially friends, they ask me why Africans, put on fake hair.
Come on, say it, pronounce it.
Fake hair. So they want to know, because to them it's like, why aren't these people proud of their own hair, their natural hair? Why do they need to put on wigs and stuff and make it look wrong or long or whatever? So if they want to touch your hair, they want to know what makes you think that having fake hair on makes you better or whatever.
Yeah, from what I know as well, I've seen many times Indians, maybe I was with a girl or a friend or whatever, like, that's trying to know how is your hair, touching your hair, and that stuff. Even me as a boy, it happened. People ask me, my hair, why is it short? Why? And they even come and say it's very hard and some stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think the only thing which is there is exactly as you said.
Yeah.
They don't know about our hair, so they want to know how our hair is.
Yeah.
But let me also explain this to Indians. Maybe you may be asking yourself, why do African girls have hair which is not natural? The simple answer which is there is the African hair, it's very hard. The African hair, it's very hard. Like, even if you touch mine right now, it's very hard. It cannot be soft as the Indian hair. And the same way, it takes too long to grow. So maybe if you cut your hair now, for it to grow and reach that level, I don't know, which can be near the chest, how long can it be? A year or?
Yeah, I think like sometimes it doesn't even go that far. It's always
you can even keep your hair in one full year, and like the maximum will be something, I don't know how.
Because I remember, like, my hair, I haven't cut it yet. I last cut it when it was in December.
Yeah,
but still it's like
you
like
see
this.
It's more than 6 months, but the hair didn't grow it. So girls want to look beautiful, and hair it's one of the things which make a girl to look nice. So they just buy other stuff which can be like braids, and then they add it on their hair to make it look nice, and I think it's beautiful. I love it. There is no judgment about that, so let the Africans do it. But of course they have also to understand that is their hair and be proud of it. There is no need of feeling insecure when people touch you when you are the one who put it on your hair. So
Do you Africans care or what?
A police guy would just say, because in Africa,
is guilty of the charge without even finding out. And this is misinformation.
They say all these things.
On this matter concerning police, like they see you and then they charge you just because you're an African. I think it means there was something which happened when you were there. Like a police can just find you in the streets and then block you and say you are an African, so I charge you. I've never seen that. I even one thing which I'm usually surprised with. All the time since I came in India, I've been roaming around with the bike, with whatever it be. There have never been any single time, even in the night, where a policeman stopped me. Never. And when I go to police is when I'm going to register my stuff, to renew my FRO or whatever. But I've never been in a position where a policeman stopped me. So I think, I don't understand why is he saying that a policeman will fine you just because you're an African.
And I don't know, I haven't had any encounter with the police. I only meet them when I go to register my stuff, and they are so helpful and respectful and professional. Yeah. The only experience I have with the police is my neighbor. Because I was once seated out on my balcony, then I saw the guy, I was like, oh, this guy is a cop. But but he's so friendly, I don't know, his family is so friendly. I don't have anything to say about the
I faced something also something which, if I was negative, it was going to make me to say that police of India are bad. Yeah. Like I think I told you, a policeman who slapped me for no reason. A policeman slapped me for no reason. I was just riding my bike and I braked somewhere and he came out of the car shouting and blah blah blah, and he slapped me. Okay, because I didn't want to react, I didn't want to do many wrong stuff. I know I'm not in my country, I can do something and they can create anything which they want against me. So I just decided to go.
But so you say that you the brakes were behind his car, right?
Like I was in front of his car. He saw how I was coming. Like I just came out of a place where I couldn't see him. And when I was trying to escape, I saw his car and I took a break directly. Like I didn't even hit his car or anything. We were still a very long distance, like which could make us far. But then the guy just he came out speaking some Gujarati to people and then to me, and I couldn't understand him. But I don't care about such things. Yeah. Like
anyone would slap you. Why would you think anybody's car?
They think, but is that's not a reason. If I was in my country, I was going to do something back. But India is not my country. I can't try that. Yeah, honestly.
Okay.
The problem I think with this guy, maybe he found himself one time in a problem, and he didn't have time to explain himself, and he was already charged.
Yeah.
This one I can say it's true. In India, there is one problem. I don't know if it's in India or if I'm the one who's always wrong about this. Most of the times, I myself have been charged, or like when you are accused of something, they don't ask you what really happened. They go first into judging you. It's happened in schools, in many places. So I think maybe that's what he's trying to talk about. That sometimes they see you, they don't want to listen to you, they don't want to listen to you, your point of view. Or maybe you did it because you're used to it and something like this, but they'll be first to judge you. So I think he can have a point which can be true.
On that point, he has a point.
And this is misinformation.
They say all these things because they want you to react.
And if you react, they gang up you and beat the hell out of you.
Yeah. If people provoke you, why would you try to react when you know that this is not your country? Obviously, they will finish you. That one is normal. And you know, there is a problem when people are in a group. Like they motivate each other to do so. Anything, whatever it is, it be right or it be wrong. When you're in a group, you feel the power of doing it.
Yeah. A lot of people just come and join the meeting without even knowing what is actually happening. They don't even know what happened.
It's the pressure of the group.
They don't know. They just join and beat you up.
Oh yeah. I remember about this. I think you saw maybe videos of this, of people were beaten in the center of the city, on the sight of everyone. Nigerians, even police was there and other stuff. And I think if you see what happened there, like people were motivating each other. Okay, let's watch it first. first thing, I don't know if you noticed, it's people who are active in this are young.
Yeah.
The police and these guys who are there, of course, they seem like to be careless. They seem to be careless. Yes, it's one of their fault, but at a certain point, they are helpless also. Like they can't do anything about it with all this crowd of people. It's hard to do something there and help those three guys. Unless you want to put yourself in trouble. You're just a simple policeman, and you're not policeman here. They don't have guns.
Yeah,
it's not
and
like for us in Africa. They don't have guns.
For us in Africa, the police, once you start gathering and making crowds, they will use tear gas. They will use rubber bullets.
Sometimes they even shoot in the air just to make you afraid.
I don't know, because as you've seen, like, I don't know if there was any policeman who was having a gun, and if they were having guns, how can you control such a crowd and help someone?
So truth is, maybe they did something which was wrong. Like it said, I don't know, they assaulted, I don't know, a woman, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, and another thing for Indians, if you misbehave around their girls.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, even it's not only that because you're a foreigner that they would come for you, even amongst themselves. If one misbehaves in front of their girl, they will even attack that, even though
it's not something good to attack someone without talking to them, without letting it's police which have to do justice, not you as a person. You are not like, it's not good to do justice. It's not good. This is not good at all. Even if they did wrong, that doesn't seem good. Victory for Madam.
There was a time some of my friends went out around past 6, and then the Indian guys were calling them, excuse me.
Do you smoke? Do you have coke?
Yeah. I think this is one of the problem again with the media. The media shows Africans only when there was a drug case.
Yeah.
And such stuff. So it gives the impression to people that foreigners, if you want to get drugs, if you want to get alcohol, it's only from foreigners, because that's what the media is showing every day. When there was a case, a wrong thing in the city, it's only when this happened. But they don't show the good stuff which we do. I don't know, when we went for sport activities, when we went, I don't know, for a donation activity, when we do our tourism and whatever. They don't show that. They only show when there are wrong things, and that's bring the image in people that we are drug dealers and whatever. And I don't think it's a good thing. Like, it's a very wrong thing.
Calling them, excuse me.
Do you smoke? Do you have coke?
Hey baby girl, how much for a night?
Yeah. This one also about disturbing girls.
Yeah.
I have seen it. I think the problem might be them thinking that you are too much free to do whatever you want. And especially, I don't know if it's only for young boys, but even for men. I saw it once in the market. Like, I was walking with another girl, and a man was passing, but you will see that he's doing it willing, trying to force himself on the body of the girl. Like, trying to force himself on the body. And you see that the girl is uncomfortable with it, and she's trying to push him, but the guy is forcing again himself. Like, it's just that I wanted to control myself, and I didn't want to react so hard. But some of the Indians also have this problem of thinking that African girls are free for anything. I don't know if you ever got it also. Some of my friends even could text me, I need numbers for a girl for one night. It's not a good thing. African girls are not prostitutes.
It's not.
If you see her dressing and whatever, respect her the way she is. Yeah. That's one thing Indians, boys, or I don't know, men should know about that.
Yeah, it's not a good thing at all, because after all, we are all here for studies, and even them, they are here for studies, not for prostitution.
And no matter how she dressed, she's not dressing to attract you. It's maybe the culture, like, it's something we are used to dress in Africa. It might be different from one family to another, but there are some of the things which can be normal in Africa, and maybe for an Indian it's provocative. I don't know if I can say so.
Yes. Just
I'm sorry.
When you go to rent apartment, the same room, the same everything, they give to India at a very cheap rate. And when you as a foreigner come, they hide. The Indian guy.
Yes, this one will leave it every day. Like, I think the general idea behind that is a foreigner has more money.
Yeah. And another thing, I think because most foreigners they don't bargain. So
yes.
So I think the problem is that when you're a foreigner, I think most of them feel proud and they don't want to bargain. So obviously they'll hike the price. But one thing that I've learned about Indians, if you feel shy to bargain, then you end up paying more. But you shouldn't feel shy about bargaining. You bargain until they reduce the prices, and they end up most of the time cutting down their prices.
Close to me pays just 3,000. Why I pay 6,000?
There was a lady and a child.
I think one other thing I saw this in most touristic places.
Yeah.
Like the rates between an Indian and a foreigner is too different.
Yeah, I also don't understand why it's so too much like that.
I think there was a museum.
It was that Mahatma Gandhi.
Yeah, the Mahatma Gandhi museum.
The prices were 400 for foreigners.
Yeah.
And even we had an Indian. If we can get a reaction, it was like,
yes,
400.
Yes.
For them it was 20 rupees.
Yeah. Like it's not possible an Indian to pay 20 rupees and then a foreigner 400. It's 20 times.
20 times? No, it's not 20 times.
What?
It's like I don't know even the percentage.
20 times 2. 20 times 2 is how much?
Let me see.
20 times 2. It's 400.
Yeah.
Yeah. So making pay someone 20 times the price of someone else. I think it's something which can be revised because I know in my country if you pay too much as a foreigner, if you go to visit maybe like for example to go and visit the mountain Nyiragongo, like that volcano mountain and gorillas, they pay something like $400, and then for foreigners, I think it's $400.
$400.
Yeah.
And then for
foreigners usually
for local people.
No, for locals it's $400. Like when they take you there, it's a camping, hotel, Wi-Fi, everything, and cars and everything.
For locals it's 400.
And then for foreigners it's just the double of it, 800. Plus for them they have a special service which they have translators and whatever. That's what makes it to be like that. So imagine if it was 20 times that. So it would be so high. So I think it's one of the things which I think the Indian tourism stuff should work on, not charging people that's high price. We understand they're foreigners, but it's not that it's a problem being a foreigner.
It's just 3,000. Why I pay 6,000?
There was a lady and the child was having issues with the mother. I don't know if you will understand this story, but it's a story which I think is based just on the negativity of the guy.
Yeah.
Like he saw some people and then the baby ran away from him. I don't want even to take time on this because it's not good. But there was something which he said.
Wait, look at it. He's going to take you away. What kind of scaring is that? Because the kind of a child like that will grow up not wanting to associate with any kind of black person.
One of the things which I think is important from what he's saying is that, let's take this case of drug dealing. When maybe a parent told his child, Africans are drug dealers, there is no way that can go out of the mind.
Exactly.
So once it's there, it will stick. And the way the media portrays it, it can affect the mind. So I think one of the points which is true from what he's saying is that it's not good to give a bad stereotypes to children, especially because they will grow with it. And any day they can meet you in the street, probably they will be afraid of you if they know you like that.
Yeah, that should be a message for the parents to learn from, not to give their children stereotypes from the young age, because it affects their minds and they think actually that's how those people, that's the way they are.
Mm-hmm. Kind of a child like that will grow up not wanting to associate with any kind of black person.
Some people even look at you as kids.
I don't know if this is true.
Okay, on the spitting part.
It's common in India.
I have another example like that. I remember I was once debating with a friend, was saying Indians are racist. I was like, okay, give me your story. What makes Indians racist?
Mm-hmm.
The guy told me that a man spat at him. I was like, okay, give me the details. I gave him a chance to express to me how Indians racist they are. He was telling me that he was passing in front of a car, and then the guy just because you know the windows they're always down.
Yeah.
Just went through the window and spat. And I was like, man, that's the way how Indians are. Have you seen their buildings? Have you seen some hospitals, some important buildings like government buildings? People are spitting every time. I asked him, did he spit like clear white saliva or it was tobacco? And he told me it was tobacco. I was like, man, come on. People are spitting every time. So I don't think he did it like he saw in the mirror and I was like, oh, this black person is coming, selling his spit at him. I think it was something unconscious, and because they don't say sorry.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So
that is one of the things.
And yeah, I explained to the guy and they understood, and he changed his mind on that, and he was like, okay, maybe it wasn't racism or something.
Same people who have done this to you go to your country to travel, to study. What do you think? How would your country people and you as a resident, how would you treat them?
Actually, it should have been a way of payback, but that is not life.
I don't want to do that to them if they come to my country.
We respect foreigners in my country.
You might be from this country or from that race or from this continent.
We treat foreigners with respect and love.
Now we have more than 10 lakhs.
Yes, this is the thing I was looking for.
Yeah.
Actually, in Africa, like I think it's one of the place. Okay, it's the only place now in the whole world which is more open to foreigners. Easy to get a visa, easy to settle, easy to start a business, easy to do whatever. So Indians are so many. Let me not take only, I don't know which country he is from.
Yeah.
In my country, there are so many that you can't even count them. And the good thing is that they live there as just they are living in their own place, and they even have so many privileges than even someone who is local.
Yeah.
So on that case, I don't know if it will ever happen for an Indian to say that he have been mistreated in Africa. Maybe it can happen somewhere else, but not in Africa.
I also don't think...
they are even in parliaments of many governments in South Africa.
Like in our country, they wanted a tribe, and I think they gave them a tribe. So I don't think there is an Indian who has been mistreated in our country.
In Africa is one of the most comfortable place on the earth. Like it's one of the most comfortable, like it's the most comfortable place in the world, where you don't need to go and do so many stuff to get a visa. You don't need to go and register for FRO each year. You don't need to do, yeah, man, that stuff is hard. Every year going to register for the same thing and you have a visa already. It's like, but in Africa it's so comfortable. Nobody will ever tell you to come and register for this, come and do this. In fact, many of them decide just to change themselves and be like locals because of the advantages which are there.
Yeah, and if you ever meet an Indian who is from Africa, they are so proud. They are so proud of coming from Africa and being African more than they are proud of being Indians.
Sure. I saw that too. When like a family of people who went from India to Africa, and then maybe children grew up in Africa, when they come to India, they feel as if they are proud of being more African than being Indian. I don't know why. It's not me who's saying it.
Yeah, and some of them put on like African wear, African clothes, and
even representing Africa. Even in my school,
they represent Africa.
In my school.
They motivate me to like
exactly. When you see someone else putting effort in being African, it motivates you also on liking your own country. Like it's good.
Which is 1 million Indians in my country, and they live in peace. They cherish all what we cherish. The country give them what they need,
and we try our best to socialize with people around us, people from different countries, different cultures.
Yeah.
So I feel it's going to be a different experience for them.
Sure.
They'll actually enjoy coming to our country.
We are all one. Forget the skin.
Yes, we are all one. We should forget the stupid skins. So, anything to learn from this video? Anything to learn from this video? One thing which I can say first is that the media has the power of changing our mind, and there are a lot of things which we learn from the media, especially if I can go on this side of racism. The media can seem to be as if it's trying to educate us when they're just doing the job of attracting our attention on them. I think when they do a such video, it portrays to an African that India is a bad place. Don't go there. They will do wrong to you. They will do this. They will do this. They will spit on you. They will call you this. They will call you a dog. They will call you a monkey. And it have never happened to me. And I'm living here for 2 years.
Because the introduction of this video is so like, oh my God, these things happen to people. Like no, not like, of course they happen to people, some of them. But when you see the introduction, like, India is not a place for black men, you're like, oh, then why would I come here?
And I think for us Africans, African nationalities, and black in general, I think one of the things which we need to learn is not to complain about everything, because sometimes something can be done not because of you, and then you take it in a negative way and you try and complain. Because one thing which is true is that black have been victim of many things. It be in Europe, it be in Asia, it be in America. They have been slave for so long, and people have been doing this and that. And this time when they're trying to wake up, it's they're trying to revenge over everything. They want to react over everything. They want to fight everything, and that defensive spirit can make them to feel as if they have something to attack against everyone. So I think we just need to open our mind and see, where do I need to react? What is the thing which is going to make me a real African? Being a real African is not fighting when you see someone calling you Kalia. Being a real African is being proud of dressing African way, being proud of having an African name, being proud of calling yourself an African.
You have an African name.
I don't have an African name. But at least, like, it's something which I learned. There is no way, no matter how I can try, there is no way I can be good in being an American. There is no way, because an American is an American, a European is a European, an Indian is an Indian. No matter how I can try to fake myself to be them, I will never be them. But if I try to fake myself to be an African, there is no way also an Indian can copy me, because me, I'm original man. There is nobody who can copy me. At least, even if I don't have an African name, at least I know 2 languages from Africa. So
but there are some African Indians who know.
It's okay. I'm not here to compare myself, but I'm just proud of being an African. Simple. By the way, one of the other things which I should say, guys, please reduce your trust on the media. It's something which I developed since early. I don't know if I can say when I was since in my 16 years old, something like that. Reduce your trust on the media. Not everything which you see, especially with these media, news, whatever, not everything which you see mean that they are right or what they're saying is true. Because at a certain level, they're just doing their job. They need to be recognized. They need to attract your attention. So if you try to follow everything of what they will be showing, if you try to follow everything of what they'll be saying, sometimes you can get lies. Yes, I don't say don't receive what they give you, but go and check for yourself. Get an African friend, talk to him, see if they're good or if they're drug dealers or not.
Because sometimes the stories that they are sharing are snippets and they don't give the full backstory of everything.
Sure. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you reached up to the end, I'm really proud of you. It's a very good thing. Thank you so much for that. And one thing which you just need to do is keep that strength, that love between Africans and Indians. And that's why we are making this such kind of content. We are actually now in India. It's for us an opportunity to create a good community which can help us in being good friends. So thank you so much for watching this video. And if you want to watch more of my other videos, you can get them also. And also we'll ask you one more thing. Please check videos of other Africans who make videos here in India. It will help you to know at least more about the African culture and how do Africans live in India. And you can get the link of everything in the description. So thank you for being here.
All I can say is that let's love each other, and fellow Africans, let's be proud of our skin color, and don't get angry when someone calls you Kaya every time. Be proud of your skin color. Let's own our skin color. And because I don't ever see a white person getting angry because they are called white. But why should we get angry when we are called black? So if you're black, own your skin color and be proud of it. Thank you for watching the video till the end, and See you next time.
Yes, what he just said is true. I'm a black. I'm very proud of my skin. I'm very proud of everything I have. I'm very proud of Africa. And I will represent Africa everywhere in the world. I'm so proud of that thing. Thank you so much for being here. See you.